Ahoy and welcome back once again to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a watch from what very quickly became one of my favorite micro brands. I am talking about Nezumi Studios. I did review my first Nezumi watch a few weeks ago. It was a GMT. That watch really impressed me, but actually the brand probably impressed me a little bit more. How can I describe this brand? It's just a cool brand. Set up by what looks like a pretty cool guy, I'm not going to lie. If you want to watch that video and find out a little bit more about why I fell in love with this brand, I'll link that original video in my video description. But today, I'm going to be focusing on a watch that they've actually been producing for quite a while, and it looks like this watch has gone through a few iterations. I did a little bit of research historically on reviews of this watch from up to 7 years ago. But anyway, the current iteration of this watch is being replaced seemingly by a new version, and they've got a few left. So they reached out to me and said, would you like to review this current Nezumi Baleine, and would you like to offer your viewers 25% off? Well, of course I would. Who doesn't love a discount off a watch like this? It is a very pretty dive watch, isn't it? So yeah, I suspect there aren't going to be that many available. If you are interested in this watch at a discounted price, the discount code is ILIKE25. There's a couple of color options available, a few different strap options available with those different colors, and yeah, it is just a very pretty dive watch. And this is only the third time in this brand's history. Nezumi Studios was set up in 2011. Apparently this is only the third time they've offered watches discounted like this since the brand was started in 2011. So yeah, if you are interested in picking up one of these watches for a discounted price, maybe don't wait till the next discount is offered, because you'll be waiting a while. Now, the question I need to answer is, should you actually be interested in picking up one of these watches? Yeah, I love the brand. I've already said that once or twice before. I liked the previous GMT watch that I reviewed. It was just a very cool tool watch. Yeah, there was no polishing on it. It was quite a sort of no fuss, no nonsense, but good looking GMT watch. One of the things I really like about this brand actually is the colors that they've chosen to use throughout, well, everything, their branding, their website, and their watches. It all sort of works. It's coordinated, and they've followed that theme, of course, with this dive watch. It's, yeah, like I've said already, a very pretty dive watch powered by the Miyota 9000 series movement. No ghost position on this crown because it is a Miyota 9039 inside this watch. They've sent it on this FKM rubber strap. This has to be one of the weirdest FKM rubber straps I've ever experienced. I had the previous GMT actually on this strap. Well, it definitely feels like FKM. It's very dense and heavy, but it's also stretchy like silicone. It doesn't have the usual sort of properties that I expect from FKM straps. I'm going on about something that's perhaps not that important to most people, but it is just, well, I don't know, unusual. The leather strap is very nice, beautifully branded. Yeah, the buckles are nice, brushed, like the case, very, very brushed. Well, what I'm trying to say is there's no polishing on this watch. Again, like the GMT, fully brushed, a tool watch. A pretty tool watch, but still a tool watch. Good specifications as well. The loom is better on this watch than it was on the GMT. You'll see the loom degrading over a 5-minute period at the end of the video. The bezel insert, I should say, is aluminium. It's very nicely coordinated in terms of the color with the dial. There's a bit of a sort of speckly, shiny finish to it. I love the 1236 on the dial. The loom is printed, so you're not going to get award-winning loom. But yeah, I like the 12369 on the dial. I like dials with those numbers on it. The hands are interesting, fairly coarsely brushed. And then you've got the loom sort of flanking the hands. It is a dive watch, of course, so 200 meters of water resistance, screw down crown, screw down case back, diver's bezel with diver's bezel action, 120 clicks. The bezel action is nice. It's quite light, lighter than the average bezel action. The clicks are quite quiet, but they're very clean and crisp. Have a listen. The case back is nicely finished. It looks very similar to the case back on the GMT that I reviewed recently. I like the case shape, the proportions, the dimensions. It all works, doesn't it? And of course, I think I need to mention, it is a sort of vintage inspired dive watch. The numbers, some of the dimensions, those twisted lugs, it's all sort of leaning towards that vintage aesthetic, isn't it? So I think this one is going to appeal to quite a few people. I'm wondering now what they're going to be doing with the latest iteration. I'm looking forward to that one coming out. But before they launch that one, I think they're keen to give you guys the last opportunity to pick up, one of the remaining Baleine divers that's currently being offered on their website. Of course, I'll put a link to their website in my video description. I like this brand a lot. I think I might have said that once or twice before. I really, really do. Sometimes it's difficult to put your finger on exactly why you like a brand or you like a watch or you like a website. This one, I don't know, it's just tickling me in the right places. Yeah, I mean, I really, really do like this. Well, the watch and the brand. Fingers crossed they'll let me review some of their new releases in the near future. Right, guys, if you're interested in this watch, again, link in the video description. It's not an affiliate link. It's just going to take you to their website. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notifications icon so you don't miss out on any reviews of their newer releases in the near future, hopefully. And yeah, once again, as always, guys, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching my reviews. Take care, guys. Look after yourselves.